What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench with Pete. And in this week's episode, I'm continuing with Tau, Orcs, various other bits and bobs. The same stuff that's been on my desk. That seems like forever to me. That's because I haven't had much opportunity to hobby of late. And I'll talk about that in a bit. But anyway, before we get on to it, this is a series that you put on in the background whilst you do some hobby work or whatever. It doesn't have to be doing hobby work, but it was intended for you doing hobby work. Whilst I hobby, you hobby, we both paint, build, whatever, and we get stuff done. So whether you are hobbying or whether you're doing something else, it really doesn't matter. Just pop us on in the background and we'll spend about an hour together talking, and I'm doing some hobby anyway, even if you're not, but that's okay. We're hopefully getting stuff done, so get some brushes and glues and paints, whatever you need to sort your area out, and the model you're going to be using, or models of course, tea, coffee, whatever, and let's get to the bench. Right, okay, timer on. I've got my fan on actually because it's just super hot here at the moment, hot and humid, but I'm not complaining. I love this weather, I really do, and yeah, we're going to get some hobby done, or at least I am. That's the way this cookie crumbles. I'm looking at this bag, I don't know what it is, so it's going in the bin. You know, really got to tidy up your hobby areas sometimes. I've got some metallics I can be doing on this chappy here that I was given a while back by my local Games Workshop store. But I'll probably do that last so as not to contaminate the water. So, what am I going to do then? Well, I got some dry brushing to do. I got some wolves to work on, the bases, the gun dogs. I'm probably going to varnish those up, but I need to do the rims of the bases first. So, yeah, I could probably do that now, actually. Use some Abaddon black and a thick brush. Don't think I'll be doing any texturing, so there we go. I got some things to talk to you about. Yes, I have. The job front, as you may or may not know if you follow me on this series, like Mrs. Mini Warzone had to move on from her previous post. She's got herself a new job, which is awesome because it's so much better than her old job. So things worked out really well there. It's currently only for like an 8-week contract, but hopefully going to permanence. So she's looking at it as a chance to prove herself in 8 weeks, which is a great way of looking at things, I think. Now it's in a place called Ivy Bridge, and it's a gorgeous area. It really is. I'd love to work there. So I've applied for jobs up there too. I haven't heard anything back yet, but it would be so awesome to get a job up there as well, because we could car share going up there, and although it's a little bit further out to drive, it's no longer. It doesn't take any longer to get there because it's a straight road, it's straight up the motorway, you know. Whereas, you know, before, country lanes, traffic lights, junctions, blah blah blah, schools, etc., takes longer. But this takes no time at all. It's just a straight road there. It's about the same amount of time to get there as it is the other job, and it's probably better for the car as well, thinking about it, a nice straight run like that. So yeah, so that'll be good. Free parking too, which is good. All good. And there is a leisure centre right there in Overbridge where we're thinking of using the pool. just be so perfect, you know. Posted some pictures from a riverside cafe there. It's next to the River and oh, it's just so picturesque and calming, and it's beautiful. It really is. It'd be a dream come true. It really would, working there. I'll leave that out because I'll probably need that later. When they dry, I can varnish them up. Well, I need a bit of dry brushing on these guys on their bases, I'm thinking. So I'll look at the greens first. But yeah, I mean, it's totally awesome. I don't want that. Maybe. Totally awesome. Oh, that one. Hellion green. No, I don't think so. You know what? For a dry brush, I'll use this Royal Tackling one. That's got a nice end hit. I'll use that as a dry brush. Yeah, I'm starting to get my mojo back with modelling because I lost it for a while. Not only that, busy job hunting, which I've got to do later this afternoon, which is fine. I'm okay with that because I know I'm going to do it, you see. Now, do I want Lauren Forest on there or Ogren Camo? I'll go with Ogren Camo, I think. Yeah. So I've got a load more jobs to apply for, which is good. I had a few days where when nobody was sending me any, which was like, hello, I'm still here. But now it seems to have come back again. Oh yeah, this is good. This is more or less perfect for this. Yeah, that works for me. Then of course we'll do Abaddon Black after that. Yeah, it would just be great to be able to work in the same area, you know, outside of Plymouth as well, which would be a bonus, really. It would. I don't know, it would feel good to me working out of Plymouth and somewhere like that, and working, you know, going to work together at least, although we'll be in separate. Literally, if I tell you what, I applied for a job, this is no word of a lie, in a bakery, because I used to be a baker years ago. Yeah, it's true. A bakery that's like kind of local to Ivy Bridge. And it's literally 2 minutes walk away from where my wife will be working as of next week, next Friday. They actually wanted her to start there, you know, there and then if she could. That's how enthusiastic they were for her. So could you work now? You know, no, not really. Oh, Monday? So I'm sorry, I've promised. You know, I've got with the temping agency, I've promised them, and I don't want to let them down, which I think is fair enough because it shows, you know, you got good integrity and stuff, doesn't it? You don't want to let someone down. I think it does anyway. I think it shows you to be a good person, one to be relied on and trusted and so ever, and whatever else. It's yeah, I think it's good. I have a good feeling. Good things ahead for her. You know, if I can just get a job now as well, that'd be amazing. I know I was like medically retired, but you know, I just if I can find the right company with the right understanding to my condition, and I'm sure there's someone out there somewhere that will be sympathetic to me and the fact that I've got MS. I don't care what anybody says. You know, I know they say, oh yeah, they've got to take everyone into consideration. They don't. I don't care what anybody says. They do not. They find a way out of it with clever wording. Not even that clever, to be honest. So I don't buy into that. Yes, the wolves. I just got to paint their rims of the bases now, and then they'll be done. Ready for varnishing anyway. So yeah. Right, so let me know again, obviously, what you guys are working on. Last week was an experiment with the sound, and I thought it went very well. I experimented without the lapel mic, but used the Zoom itself to record straight into the device, and I was like, yeah, that worked all right. Nobody said they didn't like it, and I might do that. I mean, it will suffer with things like at the moment, for instance, I got my fan blowing on me. That would be a lot louder if I was doing it the other way, as opposed to using my lapel mic. But as you know, I'm a bit of a stickler for sound. You know, and I don't always get it right, but I like to try and get it right if I can, because it's important to me. Alright, so these will be part of my interesting miniatures collection. Because wolves, right? And they'll be off my desk once I've varnished them. So how cool is that? I've got to get my orcs off the desk. I don't know why, for some reason they seem to hang around. I've got to sort that out. Yeah, must sort that out. So I know some of you out there are interested in the new kill team that's going to be coming out. It'll probably be out by the time you see this, and some of you aren't. Mr. Beer finds it boring. I know he's in a minority there, but I know he's probably not the only one. I myself find it quite exciting, and if I had the money I would get it. I just don't have the money to spend on everything. I've chosen Age of Sigmar, the new box set, to spend my money on. That's what I want to spend it on. I'm kind of treating myself for all the anxiety we've been through, and if I get a job I'll be even happier, because as I've said before, you know, funds aren't in the best position at the moment. You know, I'm sorry to talk about money, but you know, when I was medically retired I was very well off, because they paid me a lovely lump sum, which I've still got a little bit of, but it's a matter of living within your means, isn't it, when you hitting the breadline, so to speak. I think I'll get a new piece of tissue, paper towel. So I'm thinking, looking at my orcs, they are going to need metallics, so I want to do the symbols on them. I want to do it white, but I'm wondering what sort of white to do on my towel shoulder pads. I've got dead white, I've got normal whites, I've got white scar, white scar or dead white. What do I go with? You know, it's it's a layer paint. I thought I had another white. I thought I had a ceramite white, but I must have used that one up. I think I'll go with white scar. I'm not going to thin it down because it's a small area and it can be raised if it wants. That's fine. I'm okay with that. These are kind of test models anyways. Got my willow bark tea. Got a training session later with my wife doing training karate. We've been up in the loft and dug out our boat actually. So we're going to the beach and stuff. Going to the beach. Right. Wish me luck. I'm going in. I mean, this may work, it may not, I don't know. I think I would like them white. On the far side enclaves, I don't know what colour I'll have them. Probably black, I don't know. So it'll be something like that. Something like that, he says. Yeah. That's his done anyway. Yeah, this is good. I'll try and get the right angle here. So we might be going to the beach tomorrow. Schools are broken up here for the summer. To put him on his side here so I can more easily go steady, he says. I don't know, maybe I should have thinned this down a bit, I don't know. But these are test models, so at the end of the day it doesn't matter too much. That's okay. What my ideal position would be is a shop job, really. Working in a shop, because different people coming in and out, I think it would make the day go quicker. And I don't know, I think it would be enjoyable. I used to work in a shop years ago. I used to volunteer in an animal charity shop. I just left university and I needed some experience to put on my CV, so I thought I'll work in a animal charity shop. I don't know, it says something about you. I think you're working for a voluntary. You're willing to do that to get some experience. I think it shows a willingness to learn and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. A friend of mine he came around the other night, he wants to play Zombicide with me again. He says he thoroughly enjoyed our game, so I'll have to set something up, you know. Damn. These brushes getting in my way, annoying me. Get out of my way. Bother me, kid. Oh, this fan is nice. It's been hot over night time as well, hasn't it? With the heat, the general atmosphere. I've had windows open all night, and fans going, and it's like, oh, so hot. Yeah. Let's see, this is taking a while. This is one of those tasks that takes a while and isn't the best. You kind of get a bit fed up with it. I like the larger area painting, I'll be honest. I suppose we all do, don't we? You see more progress, don't you? Yeah, you see more progress, and feels like you're getting somewhere quicker. Had a bit of a downer moment yesterday, which is something I don't often talk about. The whole depression thing. It's not that I'm not ashamed of it or anything, but yeah, I do get depressed occasionally. I'm trying different techniques to combat it. Tried the grounding technique, which works quite well. It's basically name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And just stand there, let your depression wash over you like a wave, and kind of reconnects you to your senses. It's quite good. I'm not explaining it very well, I know that, but yeah, it's worth a go, isn't it? Got 3 of these dudes left to do. Yeah, well, it's worth a go. It's all worth a go, I think. Pull that down a bit. Oh, there. You can see the paper towel blowing in the bottom there. That's because the fan is right close to it. It's only on a low speed, but it's good to have the fan blowing on me, really is. So we're at half an hour already. I'll probably get these done to this stage. There. There. 2 left. 2 left, and then I think I can do something metallics. Apologies for going off camera and stuff, but it isn't a tutorial, is it? It's a paint along. We paint along, that's what we do. They are my favourite types of videos on YouTube, and yeah, I like to be a part of it. Right, got one left now. Then we'll be doing some varnishing. Not on these guys, of course. Right. Towel. Who knows, might even use these in Kill Team if I get around to it. You know, I could, because I wouldn't need many models, would I? I've got the Start Collecting Towel box set. And I'm keen to get the Age of Sigmar. Is it Soul Wars? I can't remember what it's called. Whatever it's called. And get that. There's a couple of different ones, isn't there? But I'm keen to get that. I have to put some wash on that one. But yeah, that's them done. I'll get that out now. Okay, I think these are done. Well, I need some blue tack. That's what I need. Blue tack. Right. I need something to pop them on. I think I'll just there we go. Metals. Smokehead and Wolfburn, that'll do. Well, it's good to get stuff off your bench, isn't it? It's a good thing. It's a good feeling too. Even better one, putting new stuff on there, opening up new stuff. Of course I haven't got my matte varnish, there we go. That's what I'm after, I'm matte varnish. Suitable brush with which to apply said varnish. Now how can we do that? Oh, I'll use that. Yeah, so these gun dogs here. Those are the ones I'm going to be varnishing. bases, and that will take up a lot of varnish. I know. Large surface area. Just chilling away, love it. Had a cooked breakfast today, which was good. Been shopping, so that's out the way. That's a good thing too. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to say was the Age of Sigmar stuff. It means I'll be able to get into a whole new range of models now, especially terrain and that as well. I think, I don't know for sure because I haven't started it yet, but I think overall the terrain is going to be more interesting than 40k. I just think it is. It just looks more interesting. Looks like it could have a backstory. I don't know. There's a ruined building. It's just a ruined building. It's, I don't know. It is what it is. There we go. Put him to one side. That's a lot of varnish. A lot of surface area here on this one too to do, which is okay. Bit more varnish. That'll do it. Luckily, I've got a lot of this stuff. Yeah, if you're wondering, this is typically how I varnish things. Not large models, obviously, but well, I have been known to do it this way. Yeah, you can control it better, I think. I haven't spray varnished models like with the aerosol can for years, about 4 or 5 years now. Had one accident with that, it all frosted up. Thought never again. That's not happening to me again. Not after I've spent all that time on it. There's no way. Can't risk it. All my spraying is done with airbrush now. When I have sprayed stuff, large terrain pieces mainly, with varnish through the airbrush, that works quite well, you know. You can control this is good. All right. Yeah. And the rest of the varnish can go back in the bottle. What are we up to? 39 minutes. That's not too bad. Managed to get... Oh, I don't know why I'm pouring this away. Foolish passing. Because the black isn't thoroughly dry yet, I suspect. On these guys, it's quite dry. Yep. Varnish time. I mean, obviously if I want to put grass on the bases, I can do that. I don't feel there's any real need though. Beautiful designs, these wolves. I love them. Do more work on the eyes, I could, and teeth, I suppose. Yeah, I'll probably do that. But by and large, they're done. Eyes and teeth, I mean, they can be done anytime, really. It's a case of quickly varnishing over the face. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, so yeah, they all need their teeth doing, that's fine. So not getting the wolves off the bench today, but mostly done. Gun dogs will be off the bench today, so that's good. I really want to get my orcs off the bench. Not a lot needs doing to them, really. It's just finicky stuff. Okay. I still think the wolves will be off the bench quicker than the orcs. Yeah, going back to Age of Sigmar, terrain. I want to get the mausoleum. So that's what they use in the demo in my local games workshop. It looks amazing. It's 50 quid, which is quite steep for terrain. I know that, but yeah, it looks amazing. And I'll be able to get those tree people. What are they called? Silver. Not the Sylvans, is it? I can't remember. You know who I mean. Sylvan F. I think that's what they're called, Sylvan F. I think they look awesome. And there's so many cool models in Age of Sigmar. It blows me away when I look at them on the shelves. Like, whoa, look at that, it's amazing. I must get my Age of Sigmar dude painted up though. There we go. They're largely done. Now I can pour the varnish back into the bottle. That's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? I usually have an eclectic mix of things to do, though, don't I, on the bench. It's just nice to be able to go back to hobbying again, really, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I kind of lost my mojo for a while there with all the worry and stress, you know, about paying the mortgage and things. It was And it's not over yet, but it's a bit more of breathing space. There we go. It's Willowbark tea time. So this dude, yeah, him. He's who I want to paint. They seem to start off by painting armor, so I might have to do that. But looking, sorry about that giant cup annoy. Looking at the model, yeah, not a lot of armor on there. I think they use Retributor armor for the colour. I was going to use Glorious Gold, a bit lighter, but I don't know now. Retributor armor is a bit darker, a little bit darker. Yeah, and they got all the cloths and whatnot. It's just, yeah. But nevertheless, there he is. Probably Retributor armor will go on that one. I don't know. Got a Dreadnought to paint up as well. Here's one. Got it from eBay. It's craply painted. Just stripped him down, primed him, and painted him dark angel colours. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Gosh. Yeah, I could airbrush it, but it'd be easier to do it by hand, I think. There's a lot more metals than you think on a Dreadnought. I remember from the very first one I ever did, you know. Yeah. So do I go with Retributor armor? Might do. These are the snap fit models. I don't know if this one was glued or not, because like I say, it was given to me by my local GW, so I don't know. What other metallics could I do? I could do some brass on the orcs, on some of them anyways. Ones like him. I think we'll do that. Actually, I'll come back to the Age of Sigmar guy. I'm thinking brass. What have we got here? Balthazar, gold, Belcher, Psychorax bronze, Warplock bronze. Warp lock bronze. That might be a good one. So, people, I've seen a question on a group or forum or something saying they hate the GW metallics. I don't. I think they're good. A bit of airbrush thinner. Bit of retarder. I think they work quite well. This plate on top of his shoulders, bronze. Don't want it black anyways. Zoom out a bit. Yeah. I think orcs would be fun to play in kill team. I think. I don't know much about it. I did hear it was like, you know, activation turn, alternate turn based. Hope that is the case. I think that would work better. It would lend to a more tactical game, I think. And of course it's only a small playing area, which is great. Okay. Looking at the helmets, I think that's fine. Anyone else? Does anybody else need bits and bobs doing? He does. This Sycorax bronze is a different shade to this. Is a lot lighter than Warplock bronze, so it'll be used as a highlight, I think. Same as the last one. This. What are we at? 53 minutes. Well, I think we'll be able to end it. Yeah. And then that'll be another On the Bench episode done. How marvellous is that? That's pretty damn awesome. I think my wife is writing currently, so that's good. And there we go. Right, so glass is off. Oh, I better not let my brush lean in the water, else the bristles will go a funny shape. There we go. Doesn't matter with this one, this brush is a bit knackered anyway, but that's okay. And I need to change the water soon. Anyway, alright, okay, so I'm going to end it here. There we go. Thank you ever so much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench. I've got quite a bit done now. There's the towel, shoulder pads, that was a bit, finished the gun dogs, and I've varnished the wolves. They just need their teeth doing, really, and the eyes on one of them. That won't take no time at all. So yeah, gun dogs all done. They'll be off the bench for next time, so that's good. At least I will get my orcs done at some point. I think varnishing them will take a little while as well, because I'll be doing each one separately, so that'll take a time. That could be another on the bench chunk to do. That'll be good progress as well. So thanks for joining me. Let me know in the comments below what you're working on. I'm always interested, as you know. Check out my Patreon if you can. Yeah, any other support you can offer, share and like and all that other good YouTube stuff, so please do so. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, all brushes need to war, and bye for now.